Hello friends, I'm so glad you're back for another epic English lesson. I'm your teacher Ivan from Wanna Educational Services, and today I'm unlocking even more behavior smileys for you. This is part 2. Now you might be wondering, what's a behavior simile? Well, it's just a fun way to describe how people act, using animals or familiar things. It makes your English more colorful and helps you sound more natural. Let's jump right in. First up, as patient as a saint. Imagine someone waiting for their turn, not complaining, not fidgeting, just calm and patient. For example, he waited as patient as a saint for his turn. So next time you see someone very patient, you know what to say. Next, as restless as a caged bird. Picture a bird in a cage, always moving, wishing it could fly. When you feel trapped or bored, especially during quarantine, you might say, she felt as restless as a caged bird. Now, as loyal as a dog. Dogs are famous for sticking by your side, right? If you've got a friend who always supports you, you can say, he was as loyal as a dog to his friends. Let's move on to as curious as a cat. Cats love to explore, poke their noses everywhere. So, if you're always asking questions or checking things out, you're as curious as a cat. The child was as curious as a cat exploring the attic. Ready for something fierce? Try as fierce as a tiger. Tigers are strong and bold. Just like a competitor on the field. The competitor was as fierce as a tiger. Or maybe you need to be quiet. Use as quiet as a mouse. Mice move around almost silently. She sneaked into the room as quiet as a mouse. Feeling sneaky? You're as sly as a fox. Foxes are clever and tricky. The spy moved as sly as a fox through enemy lines. If you're charging ahead without thinking, you're as reckless as a bull. Bulls don't worry about obstacles, do they? He charged ahead as reckless as a bull. Maybe you're smart and quick, as clever as a weasel. The thief acted as clever as a weasel to avoid capture. And finally, as daring as a hawk. Hawks are bold, not afraid to take risks. The pilot was as daring as a hawk performing stunts. Want more English tricks? Use the Wanna e-learning platforms to boost your academics. Search and follow Wanna Educational Services on YouTube, Quora, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. Visit Wanna Digital Library for research notes, assessments, and score guides. If you're interested in our services, just contact us at +256-7504-63703 or +25678-463703. Thank you for learning with me today. Good day, and keep practicing your English.